Hey everyone, welcome to this video, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas. I was going to call this video a Crosley Christmas, but I really can't do that for a couple of reasons. Number one, Christmas in 2018 has come and gone. Thank God for that. Those of you who follow my channel might know I lost my mom about 6 months ago to a rare form of thyroid cancer. So this was not the happiest of Christmases, being the first one without my mom. But my mom was a great gift giver, and I decided that in addition to nice gifts for my son, I was going to buy some gifts for myself. And you might remember that Amazon commercial a few years ago with the cute little blonde who said, what's better than one Kindle? 2 Kindles. Well, what's better than one Crosley cruiser but 2 Crosley cruisers? I picked up this second one mainly because it was in all black. I like the black finish with the red interior, and it was more masculine, so I wouldn't be afraid of lugging this one around out in public. The gold lame one, certainly I would. But I'll show you guys what else I picked up. Barnes & Noble last week had a sale, 30% off all their Crosley products. So I got 30% off. Then I got 20% off because they emailed me a coupon. Then I got my 10% off as a Barnes & Noble member. So what did I pick up but the Crosley Charlotte? This is a external Bluetooth powered speaker. Of course, in 2018, you can't have a piece of electronics without Bluetooth slapped all over it. So, and I gotta tell you, I've actually used the Bluetooth functionality. Last week I was listening to the BBC World Service on this thing, and it sounded fantastic. It sounded great. And that was by functioning the Bluetooth button on the top. Quickly pairs with your iPhone, and then you're in business. But it also has an aux in. It has a rechargeable, I think it's a metal oxide or silver oxide battery pack that's on the inside. You can also charge it by USB. I've got it charging now on the regular wall wart. But this thing sounds fantastic. Fantastic. The only complaint that I have with the Charlotte, I wish it was a little louder, because you can get this thing, your volume control, you can bring this up way. Oh, it's pairing right now. You can bring that sucker up all the way and it will not distort. It is clean, crisp audio. I'm telling you guys, for a Crosley product, the fit and finish on this speaker is superb. It is superb. But I'm going to show you what we're going to have a little fun with our gold lame Crosley, and I'm going to show you what I've been doing with our Crosley cruisers, and that I've been upgrading our styluses with 0.7 mil diamond styluses. The one that comes with the Crosley is a sapphire stylus, I'll tell you this right now, you upgrade that stock sapphire stylus to a diamond tip and you're in business. It's going to sound great. The people at Crosley were nice enough to give me, and they gave this to me, an NP6 replacement needle. This is a diamond stylus that they claim lasts for 1,000 hours. I doubt it will last 1,000 hours, probably 500 hours if I was to guess. But this is a diamond stylus, and it also has a metal cantilever, not a plastic one, it's metal. But the Westlife did a fantastic 30-minute video on Crosley's, and while he urged people not to buy Crosley record players, he also gave some great upgrade paths. And V Westlife, I've got to thank you for inspiring me. I actually reached out to the folks at Crosley. The reason being was my first cruiser, the gold one, didn't have extra replacement needles packed in, and V Westlife in his video showed 3 of them and swapped the stock one out for this NP6. So I wrote to the folks at Crosley. They asked me to send a copy of my sales receipt along with the model number of the player. They sent me free of charge an NP6 in 2 days. You know, guys, you say what you want about the folks at Crosley. Their customer service is top notch. It is top notch. Big shout out to the folks at Crosley. They really came through in the clutch. But what we're going to do today, we have a 0.3 mil stylus. We're going to unpack this. We're going to install it into our gold lame Crosley. And with this needle attached to the cartridge, we'll be able to play 78s on this. If you're interested in 78 RPM records, do not use the stock stylus, or do not use the NP6 I just showed you. Get up on eBay or Amazon and look for this 0.3 mil stylus designed to play 78s, and you'll be in business. This is the one you want. So we're going to unwrap it. I'll show it to you, and then we'll try to install it. And there it is. That is our 0.3 mil stylus. Forgive me, I have to put my glasses on here so I can see what the heck I'm going to read to you. Let me hit pause. It is tough getting old. It is really tough. So this came from Carol's Needles. I've actually bought cartridges and styluses from Carol. She's great. We've got a 0.3 mil diamond stylus with a tracking force recommendation of 3 to 5 grams at 78 RPM, made by Fan Steel. The model is 793-D3. You see we have a metal cantilever, a little touch of green there, so we know that it's for 78s. Let's pull out our stock stylus and we'll install this into the gold Crosley craziness. So what I'm going to do this off camera. I'll show you how we remove the stock stylus, that ubiquitous red stylus. Basically from the front, we're gonna get some space between the cartridge itself, that black piece, and the stylus, which is mounted in that red piece. And we're going to take a small, like a jeweler's screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, to enable that space. We're going to pull down, and then we're going to pull it out away from the cartridge. And then we just reverse the process to install the 78 stylus. So unfortunately my one-handed camera skills are poor at best, so we'll do that offline. Through the magic of video editing, we're all set. We've got our 78 stylus, the 0.3 mil diamond stylus, installed. Here's our stock Crosley sapphire stylus. We'll set that aside for now, and we're in business. I'm actually going to dedicate this gold lame turntable to just playing 78. So let's grab a 78 and take our first spin. So we're going to see if we can get past the copyright police. I saw a video the other day, and apparently Google and YouTube have changed their recording ID algorithm to be even more restrictive, as if it was not restrictive enough. People like us in the audio hobby really need to rally against what YouTube and Google is doing. But that's it for my rant. I chose a piece of early rock and roll history. What we've got is Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Bill Haley and his Comets. I used to think it was Bill Haley and the Comets, but apparently it's Bill Haley and the Comets, which I thought was kind of interesting. But I think this disc is as clean as we're going to get it. Nice and clean. So let's take this for a spin. Wow. That is all I can say is wow. I am floored. Just heard Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Bill Haley and his Comets on 78 doing Shake, Rattle, and Roll. A couple of things I noticed here in playing with this 78 stylus. It picked up a ton of lint, so we're going to take it through the magic eraser cleaning trick. I'm going to show you guys how I do that. I also noticed that touching the tone arm, if you need to lift it or lower it while you've got power on and you're playing a record, that this will introduce a fair amount of hum in playback. So you probably want to handle that as little as possible. But our little Charlotte speaker, this guy is a little workhorse, and I had it, I kid you not guys, I had the volume up as high as it could go, and it does not distort at all. It is just a clean little speaker. I would not pay $80 for it, which I think was the original price. If you can get it on sale and you can get discount coupons, and maybe you're a member of Barnes & Noble, you can get it for about $40, which is what I did. So let's clean the stylus and I'll show you how I do that. So for a lot of you in what they used to call the VC, which I really can't stand that, call us vinyl fans or vinyl enthusiasts, but everyone has to make acronyms out of everything, and I just don't like the whole VC thing. You know, people will start out their videos and they'll go, "Hey VC," or "How's it going VC?" Just call people fans, viewers. I don't know, but that's another side rant. This might not be a secret to people, but for people who are new in the hobby, I'm going to show you a cheap, easy way to keep your stylus very clean. Do this after every play, and you'll probably extend the life of your stylus and your cartridge. So we've got this little wafer of magic eraser, which I cut off with a hobby knife, and luckily on our Crosley Cruiser we actually have a tone arm lever with dampening, so we can slowly lower the tone arm so that it goes into the magic eraser. We'll raise it up. We'll do it again, and we'll repeat this probably 5 or 6 times. Just make darn sure you do not move that piece of magic eraser while you're doing this, or else you'll rip that stylus off very easily. Just let it gently descend, fall into the magic eraser, and you're cleaning all the dust and the crud off of that stylus. You're making sure the stylus is going to last as long as possible. Do this after every spin, and you'll be a happy camper. Look at that. It's loosening all the dust and all the crud off of that stylus. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and we got to hear a piece of rock and roll history with Bill Haley and his Comets. Take care for now.